for a guest and a friend. If you like this, I'm talking about autism and I'm talking about ABDL again and how you can join the two together as one. So, yeah. What I'm doing. Hi. Ooh, look at you. All fancy. So, I was just telling no one here but us for now, but I was talking about like I can incorporate, being because you're into SpongeBob and you know about the ABDL lifestyle, but like having
What happened?
autism, I don't know.
It caught me off.
Having autism, I think or at least the spectrum of autism, like low spectrum autism, like I feel like yeah, you might have to lower the TV more so nobody hears it.
Okay.
Or you can shut the TV off.
I mute the TV.
My Winnie the Pooh dummy. I love it. Got it custom made at hi. Let's see if I can read your name. I'm really bad with my English. A grandma's
Read
kiss.
that
Well,
without
thank
this.
you. Mwah, kiss to you too. So I'm basically talking about stimming, and stimming is basically um for autism people, whether you have low, high, or medium functioning
I'll be
autism.
right back. Just
And
give me one
like
second.
for example, I'm just gonna give like from my life experience what I've been doing most of my life that no one's caught on to. And there's times I have caught myself not stimming. So I'm like, oh my god, if I'm not stimming, does that mean I'm not autistic? Because people will point things out, like when I was younger or even now. Like when I'm around toys in the aisle, maybe that's my little side kicking in, but I'll jump up and down and go, oh my god, 'cause that's just a thing that comforts me or gets me excited or having a dummy in my mouth or stuffed animals and stuff like that. And this is Rose the pony, but like or twirling your hair, just different things that happens when you're stemming. Um, for example, like you can count backwards, count forward, count your steps. Um, Turning the light switches on and off. Doing, with the doorknob I do, I keep turning it, pulling it, turning it, making sure it's locked. 'Cause I keep thinking people are gonna kill me or like hurt me or whatever. So yeah, and that's also part of stemming. It's also like um a nervous twitch or a nervous reaction. So if anyone can relate to me on this, comment. Yeah, leave comments below. Text me or write to me in the chat. Sorry. And your name is a black hole. I cannot read that if I tried. I don't know. Can you see it? You can see it too, right? If they're writing, you can see it, right? I can't read the name, but hi. But yeah, so
Private, I can see it.
um,
That's perfect.
yeah, it just says um. Oh, SpongeBob episode Grandma's Kiss is ABDO friendly. Yeah, it is. Oh, they mentioned SpongeBob, your favorite. What do you know? He is the one to talk about SpongeBob. He loves him. He grew up with him more than I did. But yeah.
Oh, hey, Dad.
But
Alexa, kitchen light on.
um so I think for myself, I don't know if you have any of these issues or you do it or you don't do it, but like have you ever like do you catch yourself stimming or do you catch yourself doing like a nervous twitch or a thing that like repetitively you do? Like you clean the casa with the mapiendo. So maybe that's
Yeah.
part of your stemming. You have You have OCD. That is also another part of stemming, I think, too. You gotta have everything in order. You gotta count things. You gotta make sure everything's in place, or you go freaking nuts. I think you might have some autism or autistic. You might
Who,
have. I
me?
think everyone has autistic. Yeah, it's not a bad thing. No, because
Because
little things you do, I pinpoint what you're doing, just like you pinpointing where the store. You're like, all right, Nana, calm down with your jumping with
Because
the toys, people looking.
I'm a
But that's me
newspaper.
just being excited. So yeah, um, I don't know, but it also I feel like it can reflect being an ADD overall. What is that?
Patty.
Krabby Patties! Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, SpongeBob! So these are one of the houses that my best friend renovated into. He did a beautiful job. So yes, if you guys need any construction work done, well, call him. He's got a whole crew.
Yeah.
And I got my Little Mermaid sippy cup that my friend Roxanne and Rachel got me.
I
But
watched it.
back to the conversation. So I feel like sometimes with autism, some people stimulate the huh? Hold on.
What
Stimulated
happened? Somebody
the
says to me too.
strand of canvas. I can't understand what that means in English. I don't know what that means. Can you read it?
Somebody
I'm bad with
tested me. I
English.
can't even read it. Somebody just tested me,
Well,
and
yeah, when I'm stressed out,
I
I
can't even see
stim
it.
whoever that
It
is.
says
But
loading. Mine says loading at my side. I
really,
don't
I
know about
see it
you.
on my end. But yeah, the
What does it
person
say? I
that's
don't see.
talking, um, swimming with many strands of
Jack, what are you doing?
cannabis. I'm sorry, it's hard to understand you, but anyway, so yeah, I feel like for myself, I do this sometimes, or when you're stimming, you don't talk, like the words are in your mouth, but you can't talk. Like when I'm arguing with my caregiver, sometimes I want to say something and I can't because when you're stimming with autism, the words are right here in your head and they're right here, but you can't say it out loud because you can't um talk. Um,
Oh my god! A lot of
that's
mess.
funny.
It's a lot of message. What is that? 421. Who's
I
that?
don't know. Try to stay on the topic, guys. I don't know what you're talking about, but
They go
okay.
so fast, and they only pop for a minute on my screen, and I can't see them after. Maybe you can see them more than I do. I only see them when they
I
pop,
can
but they
because it's
come
on.
so quickly.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so for me, stimming basically, I feel
Look,
like
look at them, man.
I've been told when I was younger, like, stop doing this, stop jumping up and down because you're being annoying. But that was me stimming, coping with my mental illness and my autism. Hi, Michigan has
Yeah, hot water
recommended
plus the
pot.
cleaner. Veggie
What?
pasta.
That's nice. And if someone's talking really like I can't understand what they're saying in English. Um, and their name is I can't pronounce it. Albuquerque. I don't know. Anyway, so Pod 420.
Yeah, that one I see now. Yeah. Okay,
Well,
now I see the.
congratulations. If you want to smoke, that's your business. Have fun. But
Ah,
back to the
I can
topic.
see them. They go out so quickly. I only saw that
I can
one.
see it
I
on my
couldn't.
end, but you can't see it. That's
I
odd.
only
You should.
see them when they pop. I guess when they comment, I can see them like for like 2 seconds, and after that they go away. Like I'm trying to see them and like disappear. Cause you're the main one going live, meaning I'm just enjoying you. So I'm gonna see when
Oh,
people
well.
comment, but if I don't read them real quick, I'm not gonna be able to see them.
So, anyways, so I feel like growing up, I was always told, stop doing this, stop jumping, stop screaming, stop touching your hands, stop clapping. That was me basically coping with my mental illness, having young functioning, low functioning autism. And that people that STEM, I realized like don't criticize people, don't pinpoint them and tell them what they're doing wrong. Let them
Right?
STEM or let them do a nervous twitch or a nervous habit. Like some people do things that are annoying, like if you got OCD, which is compulsive cleaning disorder, or is OCD organization. I don't know. All I know is OCD that I have is compulsive cleaning disorder, but I think OCD stands for another type of disorder, but I have both. And we all know you have OCD for your casa.
Yeah, I'm a clean, organized freak. I mean,
You know what though? So am I. I think we're different in different ways. Like, cause I'm a girl, you're a boy. So people with autism, they say girls are different than boys with autism. Like, they say for boy stemming, they do more different things. Like, I think boys are more not verbal than girls. Girls are more pointing, grunting noises. Depending on
yeah,
your spectrum of autism, if you're like mentally ill or if you're really, I don't want to say the word, if you're really handicapped or really disabled, where so you see some people, they got the shoelaces or the things that spin on their finger, they're more high functioning autism, or the people that twirl their things around like this, you see them, that's
yeah.
them stemming and they're counting in their head or they're counting their spaces out loud. That's them basically coping with their anxiety, which I totally identify with. I mean, I don't know if you do that, but I do that, but in a different way. So,
Yeah.
but anyone else has questions about autism or the ABDL lifestyle? Oh, by the way, you can get this at littleforbig.com. And you can also go to
You still have a
myinnerbaby.com. Those are two
subscription?
places to get dummies for ABDL and age regression gear. What?
Put it on your
Hold
subscription
on.
below.
Gummies
Oh,
or
they're going
vape
to.
in my flower twice a day, CPD and night for pain. Hey, whatever works, sweetheart, for you. Keep up the work, honey. Good job. I basically play with my toys and dolls when I'm stemming. I count. I sing and dance. That's another thing. I love singing and dancing when I'm nervous. Like when I was in school today, I filmed it on my YouTube and I was singing a cappella. And the other guy that goes there was like, good job, Emmeline. You're doing great, Emmeline. I'm like, thanks. And he's like, no, keep going. But I get nervous when people watch me sing. But that's me stemming. That's my way of coping with my anxiety. So it's either clapping, singing, dancing, twirling around in circles, taking my hair and twirling it and twirling it and twirling it for hours and hours and hours. That's also another form of stemming when you have low to medium functioning autism. Or when people are talking to you, I kind of ignore them, but I'm not trying to because I'm in my head and I'm thinking people hate me, people want to kill me, people are after me, people don't like me.
You
Because
just
when you
think
have
negative.
autism, you're thinking on the other spectrum of like people disliking you because you know you have a mental illness. So in the back of your mind, you're always viewing them and their diagnosis and viewing them how their personality is, or at least I do for my own like mental health. I'm always looking and I'm not trying to judge people, but I do in public. Like, do they like me? Are they making fun of me? Do they know me? Do they hate me? Maybe they know I'm ABDL. Maybe they know I have autism. Maybe they know I have DID. Maybe they know I'm freaking mentally ill. Oh my god, I can't stand me. Maybe they're just pretending to be nice to me. That's all me stemming thinking stuff in my head because of my anxiety. It's horrible.
Because your anxiety and when people talk and when people, the things that people say, the hopeful things that people say.
Or like when I'm in crowded stores, I don't know if you do this. Have you ever took a shopping trolley and jumped on it and went flying down the aisle?
No, but I would like to try it.
You never, even when you were younger? I've done it like a year ago when my mother was still alive. My
But
mom's like, stop doing it.
you
And
want some?
I was stemming, but I didn't realize it. I would be on the trolley. Hi, hold on. Physicalist is never going to see you again. What the heck?
What happened?
I can't understand what you're saying. Psychiatrist is never going to see you again. They're poisoning us all. Yeah, well, they're shoving pills down us throats, but when you're mentally ill and you're on either lithium, Prozac, Seroquel, Wellbutrin, Zoloft, Zing, Zyprexa, any of those antipsychotics are going to screw us all up. But you know what? You have to take something, or at least I have to take something because I can't cope with my feelings because I
I
lost my
was the
mom 2 months
medication,
ago from
so
cancer.
it helps.
I
It
lost
helps
her.
in one thing, but it makes you miserable in the other. But it does help a little bit.
Oh, there's a
The
lot
medi-
of side effects
the
to the to
medication
the
not supposed. The medication is not gonna like take your what like what you're going like the sickness that you have. It just helps you calm sometimes. Sometimes it makes you feel some kind of way. You be like, what's going on? It just the fear. Everybody's ecosystem, everybody's bodies is different, so it's different systems. You're gonna get have. It's gonna work in different ways. Well, the way I had it was because my anger and depression, and anxiety, and it worked in the beginning. And I thought why it wasn't working, so they changed my medication.
huh.
But I was also going to psychiatrists and everything. And it worked out. I can say it didn't. It all depends who you're seeing and what they're talking about. But one thing is when you go into a therapist and they keep asking you about the past, when their job is to help you get forget the past. I don't like when they be like, oh, are you still thinking about doing this or that? And I'd be like, why you keep asking me about something that happened like 2, 3 years ago? You're supposed to help me. You're not supposed to make me real think and real live that in my head.
Yeah,
So
because it's trauma, and it makes, at least for me, I don't know about you, but
yeah, it
it
makes other
makes,
people lose it.
yeah, it builds more anxiety. But like, I understand. Even like, I'm going to see my new therapist tomorrow, and like, I'm not going to say names, but the other one I was seeing was like 7 months pregnant, and met her the first day my mom passed away, and it's going on 2 months. I lost my mom to cancer, and long story short, she's now on baby leave for like 4 months. So now I got to see some other woman for 4 months. Then after 4 months go by, they're going to ship me back to her again. I'm at the point, I'm like, I don't
Oh
even
my
want to
god.
go here anymore. I'm about to take my mental health, services to another building somewhere else, or give me a man therapist or psychiatrist. Because at least when I know they're not going to leave me, because they're not going to get pregnant. A woman's going to get pregnant and leave me. So it's like I'm at the point, I'm about to lower my standards and go talk to a man. I mean, I do see a man psychiatrist who gives me my mental health Prozac, but besides that, I sometimes feel awkward talking to men as a girl because I feel like they really, I don't want to say well, they are diagnosing you, but like I feel like talking to a girl, I mean a man, I feel like they're judging you more, or they think you're really more like handicapped or retarded or slow, and they make me feel more stupider than I already do.
Oh, Jesus. Atrás era lo stucci.
So so have you ever, like, what do you think you've done? Like, have you ever caught yourself? I mean, I don't know if you stem or maybe you don't realize it, or another word for that is like doing something repertoire over and over again. Do you do things constantly? Like, besides cleaning the house, or do you put the dishes in a certain way or a certain cabinet?
Yes, I do.
Or how does it feel when somebody moves it, touches it, or don't put it in the same spot? Be honest, we're talking about the same thing.
I'm gonna laugh because she knows. She'd be like, "Oh my god, like you need to know how to enjoy your stuff." Because somebody touches something, and literally, well, I have an accent. I'm Spanish, so you're gonna hear like the way I speak sometimes. But I don't care what anybody thinks. Tell you the truth. So, and my accent makes me unique. So
Yeah, it does.
that's what it, and it's funny. I even laugh at myself. Like right now, I'll be like, "What did I just said?" Like I don't make any sense. Just funny. Um, it drives me crazy. Sometimes I gotta be like, okay, they moved it, but just make sure you put it back. It's not because I'm over controlling or trying to have everything perfect, because there's no such thing as perfect. It's just the fact that I like everything to be put together. Like I feel like everything should be where it belongs. And because to not get broken or ruined. God forbid somebody opens a cabinet, something falls down, it hits somebody, where it shouldn't, or fall on the floor, shatter, it cut somebody. Because it happened before in my home. Things of
Oh
like
yeah.
dishes being replaced the wrong place, cars being put in the wrong area, and things are falling and breaking. And I just get upset because I'd be like, any of y'all could get hurt, or even me opening the cabinet because it could just fly off. Like that same like with stacking food. Let's say you put in like your cans of food, beans or whatever, in your cabinets, and they fall down, and you open the cabinet and just start to crumble the whole shelf. You're like, oh, what's going on? You just see everything crumble down on you. Like you don't know what to do. You're just freaking out. It happens. And this is the reason why I'm so neat with everything. My house clean up was one thing, but organizing even also everything, dishes, shoes gotta be put in the right place because I don't like them scattered all over the house. I feel like one
It drives you
person.
nuts. It's like, oh my
Yes.
god, like it gives you more. Like for me personally, I don't know how you feel, but things that are scattered or dirty or not together, even if it's not my house, it's like I can't fucking stay here. This is disgusting. It's gonna drive me nuts. I gotta leave. I gotta go because my brain. I didn't ever realize I've always had autism, but I'm getting re-diagnosed because my therapist can't find my chart. They can't go back 3 years, which is
No,
stupid on the computer. You can't go
they
back three
can't
years with all
because
this
they reset
technology.
it. They reset it.
So now I have
They
to
have
go
it.
to somewhere else to get
They
uh
have it in file.
re-diagnosed, and I have to go for an assessment again. But I know I have it. And that's another thing. I'm also proud of having autism. I'm proud of having mental illness. It
Well,
doesn't
this is the
really.
thing. You want to tell them, like, tell them what I tell them. How I have a mom room. If one of y'all know what mom room is, if y'all old school, y'all know. If it's y'all not old school, then you're gonna be like, "What is a mom room for the mud?" No, a mom room back in the day was a space that you put your shoes, take your shoes off, and you just leave it
You
in the
tack
home,
it. Yep.
and you walk into the home instead of leaving them outside, getting dirty and mud.
Yep.
That was invented before I was even born, but I know about that stuff. I have a mom room. It's like it was like a built. It was an open porch once upon a time. Then they
I know
closed it
what it
up
is,
with
but
windows
yeah.
and everything. You know, old school with the screen doors and everything. It was pretty. I made it actually prettier because I don't look crazy. So I designed it, I fixed it up, painted it up, made it really nice with the flooring and everything. And then I made it like, like a place you people could walk in instead of being all your shoes mud and dirty. I just feel like that to me it would bother me because so much dirt and the smell and everything, mud and
Yeah.
salt and it's just everything. It would drive me crazy. So and if you really think about it, all that dirt will get stuck in between the cracks of the tile, and
Oh
once
yeah.
and then it's gonna come to one point it's gonna get moldy or start falling apart. So I made it to an exclusive, like a lobby hallway kind of thing. I put a
Yeah.
nice what is it? The sofa's from what year?
Um,
Um
I'm gonna say 1900s, early
between, yeah,
1900s.
1900. 1900. So I have a unique sofa 1900. I bought it in a thrift shop. I fell in love with it and I had to buy it. And
I was with you. I know.
I knew what's gonna fit in that space, and I went and bought it. Then I put it together. Then I put this nice, beautiful curtains up, and then I went to another antique shop, and I bought the corner tables. They're actually marble from 1940s. Those are from 1940. It had the pure brass design, and the bottom is all carved in wood with gold around it, and then the whole top is white marble. They're like actually granite. And I thought they were not because of marble and all that, because I liked it because it's unique and it's vintage, but it has like a mix, of old school and new because it had like the white marble, so like a mix.
Yeah.
So and then I got this beautiful flower vase that is from the 50s also, and I put it up in my hallways. Then I put a beautiful chandelier above with crystals hanging because I like crystals, period.
You
And I
do.
feel like I needed a chandelier there because there was no light, so I made it look really nice, and homey and comfortable. It just looks really nice. Simple. It's not too crazy. Just nice curtain, a nice sofa with nice pillows. I bought pillows that match it together. Once every few years, I change the color, the theme. So yeah, I like it, and I don't mind, and I like the fact that I can make a room something different.
I've
She was in
noticed
shock
this.
when she saw
Huh?
it. She was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah,
I
I
said,
did.
"You."
It was nice. No, your style, I'm not gonna lie. You have a nice style. It's different than mine. I How do I say this? I like it if I had money and if I had a bigger. You see my apartment, it's small. But I
You
also
more like,
noticed, huh?
you more like farming. You more
Yeah,
like
I
into
like
like
very
farm.
country,
Mm-hmm.
farmy, cottage core. And I also like a lot of like the dress you gave me was Maria's, and it's old. I like stuff like that. Like I do like old stuff, but it's more like that rustic country farm cottage, like driftwood. I like a lot of wicker furniture. If now,
It makes you feel like you're home. It makes you feel like you were in like in your era, because
yeah,
that's what usually what they
like
have.
it. I don't like modern. It depends. Like I like other people's houses from like Maria's or yours or Amanda's, but like Spanish Amanda, that one. But
There's so
for
many.
me, for my taste, I don't like for my house. I like more old vintage cottage core, very like rustic. I do like between English and French cottage core. There is a difference. But if I had to choose, I'd probably choose New England, like English cottage from England. Not New England the state, but England, United Kingdom. like Scottish England, like folky cottage
Yeah.
for my home if I had the money. Like I would get a white wicker arch bed frame set with the matching table with the little drawer that comes out. They're old. You can't find them anymore.
Oh, it's beautiful.
But
Me, I'm more like Victorian. I love Victorian. I love the other. It's a few of them, but one of them that I love the most is Victorian with the red, the orange, the green, like the mixed color. But it's like really like to me, it's like wow, like it speaks like this looks so pretty. It's so many colors and it just looks fantastic. It's just so expensive. Victorians is really expensive. It was expensive back in the day, but now, because everything is different and changing furniture, you just go buy, everything changes. It's still a thing. But now, because of so many years going by and by, it's worth more now than when it were the 50s, 60s, 90s, and when it was ever Victorian theme. Um, but it's beautiful. It's just really expensive depending how Victorian you want to go. If you want to go full Victorian, you have to spend a couple thousands because it's
yeah.
between furniture, statues, ottomans, door framing. It's not just furniture. You have to do your whole house. Like to look
Oh
full
yeah.
Victorian, you have to go all the way out, including your kitchen. And it's hard to get a full Victorian home. You need to pay a lot of money or get somebody to really make it in a way that it will be Victorian, the right people to build it.
Oh
But I
yeah.
love it. I love it. I like it, especially.
Let's see. I mean, we can jump topic to topic, but like I think
Yeah.
everyone has a little bit of autism in them, and one thing I like about like that there's a lot of help for people. Like I'm glad mental illness and mental health is like I'm not saying it's like cool popular jump on the train, but like I'm glad there's a lot of help and there's a lot of services for people, but they do need more young adult assisted living program houses because once you hit 18 and like I'm lucky I have more low functioning than high, but people who are really have higher autism or more handicapped than me. I count my blessings. People who really shake the things and go, or that
Yeah.
have like they wear those plastic. I was watching on YouTube. There's a mom. I think she's so sweet. She takes care of her 17-year-old son. Um, I gotta send
Mm.
you a link to her. She's really good. Um, and she takes care of her son, and it makes me cry. It kind of reminds me of my mom when I was younger. But this kid is a lot more handicapped than I am, and he has to wear a plastic for your foot. It like straightens it out and stuff, and the toe. And he's a lot more. He was born with
It
not
keeps your
cerebral
feet balanced.
palsy.
It keeps your feet balanced and keeps your feet in the like straight, steady. Yeah, I know what you mean. I knew
Yeah, he's
somebody
a
that
lot
her
more.
sister.
Yeah, he's a lot more high functioning autism than me because he needs more hands on care 24 hours.
I know
I am
somebody
more.
that had
I'm
that,
more
went
low
through that.
functioning where I could budget my money, I can count and read, but when it comes to reading English or counting money, if I'm nervous, upset, or aggravated,
Mm-hmm.
I'll fuck up. I'll miss the numbers. I'll forget what I'm saying or doing. Or if I like when I was on the phone with the disability lawyers and my aunt, I had to have her, which talk for me because I couldn't do it because of my autism. I would yell, I would get angry, I would lash out, I would scream, I would make
Just
noises
freaking
like
out.
ugh,
It's
because it's like it's not coming out, and like that's the problem of having
you're freaking
autism.
out
You
and you're
blunt and you
scared.
point because you can't. The words aren't coming to, so you point or you go. That's how I get. I've noticed. I even get like that with my caregiver. Like I get like that with certain people because it's like I get frustrated in my head and the words are not coming out, and it's like it's in my
Sometimes.
head. I know I
Mm-hmm.
want to say it, but nothing's coming out.
Sometimes you can control it. Sometimes some people can control it.
Yep.
Like there's so many type of Down syndrome. It's also one that they hit their own self. They
Yeah.
just they can control the way
Or
their
they
body
bite.
moves.
Well,
They bite themselves. They hurt. They punch themselves. They slap themselves. They can control it. And the parents, I've been seeing people like I know these people. They were trying the best, and they even cry when the kids to hit itself. Like literally, not just regular hit. Hit himself so hard that it will be bruises. And one time he bruised his whole face overnight, and the parents they got CPS call. It was, and they didn't, but this is the thing, they didn't believe them. They thought they were putting hands on the kid because he was autistic. So they didn't believe the parent. They did investigation. They had him a whole year without their son. A whole year they took the
Oh,
custody away the state because they thought the parent was abusing. When they found out it was not abuse, the state didn't even know what to do. But it took a whole year of the kid being away because they were investigating the parents and see
and
what
the
was going
kid
on.
suffered the most. I bet you the kid suffered the most because he
Yes,
missed his
he did
mommy.
suffer. He did, and he had a special psychiatrist at home with autism, and she was telling him like, "How do you feel?" They were asking him, like in a way he could communicate and see that if parents ever hurt them. He said no and no, but they didn't believe it. Didn't believe it. They felt like he was being threatened. Like he had to say, has said. So they found out, and they didn't even know what to do with themselves. And the parents that were suffering every step of the day, every single day. Every night they go to sleep, all they think about is their son is not there. They used to freak out like constantly. The
Who's
parent didn't
taking
even know what to
care of him?
do.
Who's really
Their
loving him and
mind,
helping
yes,
him?
yes,
Yeah.
their mind was another place, like another place. But thank God they got it back. They fixed everything, and it's just sad for their parents be seeing the kids, react that way when they don't know what to do. They wish it would be a way to help them, and they don't know how. And they just sit there and think like, why my son? Why you have to go through this? Like this is what they do because it's like for parents, they don't even have explanations why the kids come that way.
It just happens. It's part of like a birth defect. I mean,
But it's a
oh yeah.
sad thing because they cannot have a life like everybody else. And let me say something. There's something about reality. And something that people really should consider. Like us, we have issues, but at least we could talk, we could walk, we could run, we could defend ourselves, we could do everything like every other human being.
Count your
Those people,
blessings.
those
Yep.
people with those sickness cannot do what we could. And the thing that gets me more upset, I'm not gonna even get to the point because I will start showing my ugly face. That means my mad face.
No, it's all
But I'm
right.
just
Just
gonna
go
say a
and
little bit
say it.
about it because there's people out there that have halfway strong symptom. I can't pronounce it right, guys. Um,
What is it?
so I
Maybe
just
I can
said
see.
it.
Huh?
Tronsin. I can't pronounce it. The s-
What are you
the the,
trying?
sick- the sickness. I
Autism?
can't. Yeah, I can't say it right. Yeah,
Yeah, autism or
autism.
autistic. Yeah.
Yeah, autism, autistic.
Mm.
So my thing is, there's some people out there they have sickness, like they have part of that in them, but they're still like at like like normal. It can be like they sleep,
Oh
or they
yeah.
just act,
Look at you and
or they
me.
can react. They can be another person and be back to normal. But those same people make fun of those that they can't even move or talk. They're in a chair with their body all like this, or their hands. Don't
Or
make
they have
fun
a
of them
helmet. Some of them wear the
because
helmet.
at the end of the day, we all humans, and at the end of the day, you also part of that sickness. And I don't know, and it's the same way you have that. God can punish you, and then one day you can wake up and not even speak or walk.
Oh yeah.
It's teaching
Yeah.
you a lesson. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like that. When I was in school, I had a friend named Ezekiel, and he had problems walking, and it was part of autism. He upon us walking said he was born. And he was trying and trying. And people, when he used to see him get out the chair, all they do was laugh. And then one time I had enough. And I had a really big fight with this group of kids in school because of the
Yeah.
fact they were bullying him. And I legally lost my mind. I was in the cafeteria eating. I grabbed my whole tray thing, smashed it in this kid's face, grabbed him by his hoodie, slammed it against the floor, and threw the freaking chair at him, so I bruised him, broke his lip, busted his nose with a chair. But I blacked out. I lost it. I felt like this is enough.
Well, of
So,
course, that's your friend.
you
You're
know,
gonna defend somebody
it was a
when they
friend of
can't
mine.
help
All the
themselves.
rest of my friends, they were like, like they want to say something, but they were afraid. And I'm the one. I was like, you know what? I don't care if I get suspended. I reacted, and the security guard saw the way I reacted, and they were like, oh my god, like come down. I was like, I'm gonna come down, but I'm gonna come down when I teach these kids a lesson.
Mm,
And after that, he didn't want to mess with him no more. He said he's sorry, and I was like, "Don't say sorry." I was like, "Just don't be a bully, and don't making fun of us some people because they have issues. Because the same way they have it, you can have it too by
mm,
tomorrow. Or God forbid an accident, you can be like that too.
mhm.
And they were thinking, it was making them think, and I'm like, I hope you're thinking really good when you go home, and when you go home, talk to your parents so they can maybe open your mind a little bit and make you realize of reality. Yeah. And they didn't mess with him no more. They want to after months they want to be his friend. They want to be, oh, you okay? Anything, let me know. I'm like, they don't need you. They don't need you. I'm like,
Mhm.
I'm glad that it makes you realize, and I'm glad that you woke up a little bit about reality and about what's being in school is about, and about helping each other what it's about. but we
And
don't
then
need
it's
two in a
another thing,
group.
like having autism, don't be fake about it and be like sympathy. Like if you like
Mm-hmm.
someone genuinely because you like them, that's cool. But don't be fake or phony about it. Like don't do it for clout. Don't do it for like popularity. Don't do it to get people to look at you. Do it because you actually like the person who is mentally
Yes,
ill or
I
autistic
agree.
or whatever.
I agree.
Yeah.
And if
I
you really
feel
want to
bad.
help those, and if you really want to help those people autistic, don't say, "Oh, I just want to help them because you want to help them." If you really want to help those people and be in their life, because it's not easy being in their life because it's hard to communicate their parents what they're going through. Some are deaf, some they can't speak. There's
Yeah.
a lot of ways. I had a friend that was deaf. She had part autism and also other conditions that I cannot remember exactly the words, but she had a few sickness that she was born with, and it was really risky. But one of them, the most, it was deaf, and she couldn't speak or deaf. Some people could be deaf and speak. She couldn't do either. So we had to communicate to sign language, and I didn't know. So I approached myself towards her as a new girl, like, "How you doing?" And they told me she was deaf, so her teacher was there, so teacher that she has to help communicate. And she communicated, and she told me what my name was. She teach me how to say my name in her language. And she was happy. I saw her smiling, and she was just like excited, like, "Oh my God, they say hi to me," you know? And the
Oh,
lady was telling me, "You're so nice." I'm like, "Of course." I'm like, "That's what we're here for." And I'm like, "I just want to say hi and welcome to the school. And if you want to have, and if you need a friend, we're here for you." And she was like, "But you know she's deaf." I was like, "It don't matter. I was trying to figure it out. I was like, I'll take classes and we can communicate." And she was like, "That is so helpful. That is so nice." I'm like, "Yeah,
yeah.
we all humans. It don't matter." And
Oh,
she's
that's
just
sweet.
smiling, and the teacher was so grateful. And then she was like, "Oh my God, I wish everybody in this school would be like that." I'm like, "These guys just idiots. They go for being famous and who's popular, and at the end of the day you ain't nothing." So I was like, "We're here to be friends and love each other and support each other for every other sickness that we're going through." So I helped her so much, and then she was so excited, and we returned to be friends. And then
Yeah.
after her mom sadly passed away,
Oh,
um
that's rough.
2 or 4
I
years
know what
ago,
that's like.
she started talking, and her mom's wish was to her daughter to start talking and hearing.
Mm.
When she started talking and hearing herself, she freaked out. She couldn't believe that she was talking or hearing herself, so she thought she was
Well,
losing
it's
it.
scary because you're
When she
not
went
used
to
to
her
it.
sister's room and spoke to her sister, it was like, we just say what? So they took her to the hospital because she had a special therapist and a special doctor for her each, for her hearing and everything. And they said it was a miracle that she just started talking unaware, but they did tests in her throat, tests everywhere to make sure she was okay. And she was hearing in this week, and she was talking. Now she's talking to left and right. He and hears like left and right. Like she's so excited. She was like, I can live the world like like a human like everybody else, like a regular person. I don't have to worry. She don't have to suffer. And she was excited. And now she's all over the world, like talking, having a good time. And that's all that her mother wants. It was that to her daughter to able to hear and talk and live her life and be happy. Her mother grew up to that wish when she passed. So
Oh,
our whole family, it was like in shock, like couldn't even believe it. So
wow.
yeah, yeah. Her name is she comes to town once every few years. Oh my god, what's her name? Uh, Eunice. It's Eunice. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a friend in school in my Orthodox school. Her name was Teresa,
Mm-hmm.
and she was blonde. She was
Mm.
blind, and she had blonde hair and blue eyes. And I made friends with her. And then there was another Spanish girl named Julia, and they knew each other because they had the same aide or assistant teacher because they lived near each other. So I made friends with them, and she felt my face with her hand, and this is before COVID, so germs were people touch each other, it wasn't a big deal. And she felt
Yeah,
my
I
hair,
know.
and she goes, "You got long hair. What color is it?" So I tried to describe it because they don't know, they can't see. They were both one was born blind, one got blind at 5 years old. So the other one tried,
Oh my
they could hear,
god.
but they were just blind. And they
Yeah.
tried to tell each other, like, well, imagine the sun being bright and you know how it reflects your eye. That's what color her hair is, meaning blonde.
Oh no.
So it was pretty cool. And I actually used to hang out with them. We did home ec class together because we did like cooking, sewing, and trying to think what else we did in the
That seems exciting.
FLD of school and the outside academy. We did cooking,
You
cleaning,
okay?
sewing, baking. That was it.
You're getting red. You're getting red. You okay?
Yeah, I was coughing because I guess it's my I want to say
You
it's
got something
strong.
to drink?
No, I've been drinking my little juicy juice. I'm probably gonna crack the window before I go to
I
bed.
can send you one.
I'll snap. Thank you. You want to pour
You're
it?
welcome.
You can pour it for me too while you're at it.
Oh yeah, you know what? Might as well open it.
So I made friends with them, and a lot of people were like you said, some of the girls that were in school or guys were just mean or rude or joked behind your
Yeah.
back, snickered or bumped into them. Or, oh, I'm
Mhm.
sorry.
Mhm.
Like you can fucking see where you're going. They can't. They got to use that little cane thing. So you know what I did as an experiment? It was very, very scary and really, really difficult.
Mhm.
I did it. I was the only one that wanted to do it. They blindfolded me for 24, well, not 24 hours, for five
I'm about to
hours
say
the
what?
whole day. I could only, I had to go to the bathroom with the staff member. I had to use my hands to get around to the wall. Remember how many steps to take before you turn. It is really difficult
Mm.
being blind, and they did it as an experiment. I was the only
Oh,
girl that volunteered. Everybody else is no, no, no. I don't want to do it. I was the only one, and I
it's
actually
to
did.
show you. It's to show you how what is being somebody's feet, and it's to show you also to see what is somebody's going through and hard and
It
how hard it is.
sucks.
Because
It
some
is
people
rough.
make funny, like, oh, it's funny, they don't know what they're going. How about when you don't got your vision for a day and you don't know what you're doing, where you're going? Let's see how you
It
freaking out. Because
sucks.
you might be freaking out. You can't touch nothing. You don't know how nobody looks. You don't even know how yourself look. You don't even know what you're wearing because it's you cannot tell.
Nope.
You know, it's
Nope.
hard. It's not just walking in a
I
stick and you get to places. No, it's not.
I had to use the stick because they had an extra one, and I actually got. I don't have it anymore. I lost it all the years I moved. I had a diploma for my special ed, and it said "Congratulations," with my name saying supportive. At the time, they said handicap because that was an appropriate word. Now you can't say that, but back then it was
Yeah.
said thank you for being supportive handicap slash mental illness for autism slash blind and whatever else it said, and I got a diploma for partaking it, and it wasn't easy, and I actually the other girls had to help me because they knew, which is funny. Even though I was blindfolded, I couldn't see where I was going. They knew where I was going because they knew how many steps to take, and I didn't. So they knew when I was gonna either cross the street or I was gonna step off the curb. She grabbed me and
Yeah.
said, "Watch your step." I said, "How do you know that?" She says, "I could count the steps once I'm out the door. I remember each because they have more of a better memory because I can't see, so they got to count each step or they feel where the wall is. Like, okay, 20 steps towards the right is a corner. Then after that, it's 5 steps, and then the classroom's on the left door. They know the doorknob's on the right, and then they also could read Braille. I forgot that too. They could all read Braille, and all the signs had Braille. I don't know how I could not even comprehend the letters in Braille, let alone I couldn't do it. My brain wasn't. I couldn't do it, and I'm trying to read the dots and each one and feeling it. I couldn't comprehend it, and I couldn't do it because I'm not blind. It was
I
really
lost it to a second.
oh, I don't know.
You didn't
It was
notice?
really huh?
I said you didn't notice that I was not on the screen?
Yeah, for a second, but you came back on. Probably the
Yeah, I came back
service.
on.
Probably the service.
The service in my phone, I had to run upstairs and charge it.
Oh,
Like because it's 15%.
grab the
I'm going
charges. Leave it. Plug it in down here.
it's no plugs.
The living room,
and when
something.
they
No.
oh shoot, I forgot to put this down.
Ugh.
Um and when the plug is it's not nowhere close. Hang up sis. Alexa,
Hi,
kitchen light
how are
on.
you? Hope your day is well. Whoever's watching, hi.
Huh?
I was talking. Whoever's watching, hello. How is your day going?
Oh, spooky. That is spooky. Look. Ooh. It was so dark. There's some cookies. They head upstairs for the phone call too. Oh, I don't.
Huh? I cannot wait to go swimming this summer. I want to be in the water like a mermaid.
I know. You wanna go swimming? Hopefully, we're gonna.
I only got one bathing suit, but hey,
Oh my god, guys! 11. It's 11%. We make it.
I got mine on the charger on the selfie stick. So,
Ugh, on the stairs.
anybody have any questions about the topic we're talking about? Please type. Let us know either about the
Yes,
ABDL
please.
or autism.
Or if you have any questions towards, anything.
Yeah,
And if you got questions for me and if it's inappropriate or about the topic, yes. Other than that, don't ask nothing.
or if you want to ask something nice about him or me, please do.
If it's not nice, keep it to yourself because I roast people. Okay. I'm a little bit old school, a little generation, so don't push it. But I hope everybody's having a great day. I mean, a great night, a great day. I mean, I don't know for how many people are watching or for where the location, but if it's morning, good morning. If it's night, good night.
Yeah, it's true.
If it's
Oh, I
evening,
gotta
good
make an
evening.
announcement.
Yeah, because
No, I know people who don't know about my channel who are on the because I titled it autism. Um, um, uh, I can't think of the word now. I just had it in my head. Autism, not spinning. Autism. I just said it earlier. I can't think of the word. It starts with an S. Stimming. That's it. Autism stimming explained slash ABDL. If you are watching this and you're on the autism um uh YouTube channel or the search that popped up on autism, hi, welcome. I do age aggression, ABDL. I have also dissociative identity, depression, lost my mom 2 months ago to cancer, and I also have autism, low function autism. And I do age aggression, little space, and I do wear nappies, and I'm part of the ABDL community. So if you like that content, like, subscribe, and join my channel. So, and he's also one of my big supporters, and he's a part of my lifestyle. Also, um, in a different way. You're not a ABDL boy, but I feel like you're definitely an age aggressor, but different. Huh? You froze, I think. You there? Hello? You froze. So yeah. Um so that's that. But yeah. Um any other questions, comments, people want to say something, please do. I just can't sleep at all, so yeah, no more juice. My mermaid cup. I got videos also on my um channel. You can look up like bottles versus sippy cups I have and stuff like that. So yeah. Um hmm. What happened with him? He's not here. Share, mute, microphone, remove guest. Oh, I don't have that now. I wanna remove any guests. But I guess he'll be back eventually.
Hey guys,
Or
I'm
there you
sorry, I'm back
are.
again. My
I was
family
like, what
calling me.
happened? I'm sitting there talking and talking.
And
I'm
my
like,
sister's calling me, my niece and stuff, so I had to pick it up real quick. And I told them I'm live.
well, they would know 'cause she's like on my she's one of my subscribers. Or at least I think she
Right?
is.
I mean, she has subscribed.
Well, like I was saying, so I was saying like I think you're more into age regression. Um, I'm just guessing this, but it's just my opinion. I think you're a secret of ABDL, which is fine, no pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of pressure, lots of pressure. But I feel like also like if you could maybe I guess if you had your own apartment, because I know your family would accept you regardless. They love you, but if they had a SpongeBob onesie or a bed set, but you like you're more Victorian, like you were saying in the beginning. If people don't know, when we upload this, or when I upload this, it'll be uploaded probably tomorrow afternoon when I'm in school, around 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, probably. But he likes more Victorian style. We were talking about that earlier in the chat live, and I like more country farm cottage
Well, you can get
from
me
people.
Victorian. I'm
But
playing. I said you can get me Victorian. I'm playing. It's
honey,
too
you got
expensive.
that. I don't even need to get you that. You got Victorian. I mean, unless
No,
you want the Burger King crown, I give you that. You'd be a king.
the what?
The Burger King crown I have on my teddy bear, I can give it to
No.
you. Then you'll be a
What am I
king
gonna
of
do with
your. You'll
that?
be King Tut, Anthony the Eighth.
You're
I don't
funny.
know. Or if you
Me,
were in
I know.
Italy,
I do like. I do like. I
Antonio
do like.
Barcelona. You'll be
Huh?
Antonio Barcelona, Italiano. I don't know.
Italiano, SpongeBob.
It's fun. Bomb bomb, bomb bomb. That's another thing. You gotta be saying bomb bomb now instead of SpongeBob. I'm like bomb 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 bomb. I'm like it just sounds funnier. I don't know. But like I was telling in the beginning of the my videos, I do age regression, ABGL, DDLG. I do
Oh,
have do social identity. Huh? What? Where
mm,
did huh?
1 second. I'm gonna show you guys that I do like SpongeBob the proof.
Oh, I remember that shirt. I wonder who got that for you.
It has the
Sponge.
character, best friend Patrick and SpongeBob, and the signature. I think it's pretty cool and really nice, and I love it. So
Well, I got all the episodes on DVD. I'm amazed that if you would have brought all your money, I
this
think
is
you
the
would have bought
pan,
it. Oh, yeah.
really nice.
And if you want, you should tell them where you got it. So people that live maybe in the
So
United
I got them
States.
in my I got them in my local Dollar General store. I mean Family Dollar. Sorry, local
Yeah,
Family Dollar. To those that have a Family Dollar store, because I know every place doesn't have them. They
yeah.
have them in the clothing aisle. I don't know if every Family Dollar has them because to tell you the truth, some have things, some have difference.
Yeah, they all have
But
different things. It's so weird.
my local one had it, and thank God I got it because when I went back, they were all gone. Even the shirts, they were gone.
I told you. That's why I texted you that day. I took a picture. I said, you got to get here quick. That's how it is sometimes. Same thing with their chancletas, their
And
freaking,
let me
their
show you guys,
anything.
guys and girls. I
Yep.
put my chancletas. I went with chancletas. You said you crazy. It was a rainy day. I went with chancletas instead of with shoes, and I went to get that in a heartbeat. She was like, "All right,
And
let's
I
go."
always say this: if you are into age regression or ABDL, please, please, please check out your local donation shop, thrift shop, recycle shop, and check out the free boxes. You can always wash your stuffed animals and let them air dry, or for
Hmm.
10 minutes, throw them in a dryer on high, and then let them air dry. But check if you are on disability or low income, or you just don't have a lot of money. Check out, Salvation Army, Goodwill, your local churches around where you live, thrift shop, recycle shop, donation shops. Those places you can get toys, dolls, anything to do with ABDL, age regression, or little space, because that's what I did. That's where I got a lot of my plushies, and you're a witness to that because you was with me. A lot. I think I maybe have 5 or 4 of them that I bought from Walmart. The rest were all donated, and they were like either 25 cents, $1.50, 50 cents. So no more than $2 I paid for my stuffed animals at a local thrift shop. No more than two
Hmm.
dollars. The most I paid was $1.50. And then the lady that works there, Bonnie, which is nice, she actually gave me a whole bunch of them in a bag and said, take them because they've been sitting here for 2 months and we want to put new stuff out. So if you want them, take them. I said, all right. Grabbed the whole bag and threw them all in, took them all home.
Oh yeah, and I was there to say yes, that did happen.
So yeah, check that out for everyone who's into that kind of
Oh
lifestyle.
yeah, and
You'd be
I mean just
surprised.
for anything, teddy bears or toys for your kids or anything, even
Oh,
home or decor. You have
also check
everything.
out
They can.
Dollar Tree and Family Dollar if you have one. That's also a good place to start out with for toys. $1.25 for a toy, $1.25. You can get a lot for $20. You can get a lot of toys. They got dolls. They got little doll. You were with me, remember? We were there. They got the little dollhouse, the little castles, like Polly Pocket. So cute. So check out Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, Dollar Generals if you have one. Also, good places to shop for toys and dolls.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah. Woo.
Holla. I
Woo,
can't
woo.
do my roof is too small, so I have to go holla.
Little casitas.
Yeah, like back in those
That's funny.
times when they back in those days when they had this line the houses.
We've been on for almost an hour. It's going to be an hour in a couple minutes.
Hey, we don't even know. We just jabbity yap. By the time we know, it's 6 o'clock in the morning, guys, and we like,
Hey, you know
holy
what?
shit, we gotta go.
Technically, I think the longest live is up to 5 hours. After that,
We should see if we can beat it.
you can. It shuts off after that. There's no way of beating it. After 5 hours up, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Let's see if we can make it to 5 hours. That'll be
I don't have enough
fun.
apple
Hey
juice in my
guys,
system.
we figured out what to talk about. Yes, you do. You
If
got
no one
cookies. Go
knows I
get
don't
your
like Winnie
cookies.
the Pooh, this is a dead giveaway. And it said Daddy's Girl on my dummy. So yeah, I have a whole bunch on my dresser. I think I did I don't know. I might have did a video of all my dummies / pacifiers. I don't know if I did, but yeah. Oh, and also check out my lives and also the
You did.
community posts. I do a lot of artwork and pictures in my autism school.
Wow,
Oh,
this
did you
is cute.
see the fishy I did? Oh my god, it was so cute. I colored in some kind of like skull. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I did a lot of coloring today.
That's good. Coloring is good.
And then I got my Princesa pillows. I got this at Telco in Brooklyn on Myrtle Avenue in Brooklyn. It was only for the print. It's very baby girlish, very childish, which I love. And it's reversible and it's pink on one side. So I think next month I'm gonna wash this and then flip it and have my baby pink. It'll be like this, the whole blankets and pillows. So I could do that too, which is really, really cool.
I know how you can get more energy.
Huh?
I said I know how you can get more energy real
Animal
quick.
crackers.
Okay, I'm eating this one. This thing's so sweet. I'm gonna have a sugar rush today.
Oh, those are the sugar-free lemon cookies, right? She don't buy the chocolate sugar-free or the Oreos, or he don't like them.
She used to,
I don't
and then
like
she buys
lemon.
vanilla. She
Vanilla's
had a
good.
whole yard of this, and now it's like this.
Wow, gordo, mira, uy,
Mira,
no me gusta.
gordo allá. You know, goes
Me
from front to
too.
back.
Yeah, me too. Señorita Golda, la princesa blanquita, la rubia, me. No me gusta. People will be like, "What? Does she
What
have
are they
an
talking
author
about?
that
Like,
speaks Spanish?" She
yeah,
has
so
an author that speaks Spanish. No, oh, maybe.
she's around Spanish, so you already know she's gonna catch that Spanish. She didn't catch
You
it
hungry?
all the
You
way
want a
yet, but
donut? You want
I
one?
see. Yes, with extra sprinkles. I'm gonna go pick it up right now. Yes, is it available right now? Yo, imagine I'll just go to your house and be
Okay.
like, "You have any donuts?" I will take a right there and be like,
Okay.
"Do you have any more animal crackers, please?" You probably be like, "What is wrong with you?"
And I am a princess. The pillows do not lie.
Oh yeah. Too bad you coming at 5. You can come any earlier.
Um, no, I got my school tomorrow, and then after, I guess I'll have to come after. I don't have a choice, but
Yeah, because you come out of your school, you come out of your full like 3, right? Or you can come out at 3. I mean,
I could take the 2:30 bus home, and then I get out probably, I guess around 3ish. Yeah, so I could. Well, my appointments. I got therapy at 5:15.
yeah, we can hang out. We can hang out, I guess, for a little bit at least. Probably
Well, it
walk
don't
around
get
and talk.
dark. It doesn't get dark. I can ride my bike there. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll ride my bike. It'll be
Yes,
nice
come
and
on,
good.
girl. You gotta get in that grind. I'm been riding a bike like for like past 2 weeks. and I feel it all over my body, my legs, my knees,
Oh, my
everything hurts.
thighs are gonna be feeling it. I know it. I can
Oh,
feel it already.
mine's did in the beginning. Like the more you keep riding, you started feeling when you're trying to when you go sit on it again, you feel
Mhm.
like it's throbbing, like it's like you can sit on it and pedal because it's so sore. But once you
I
keep
know.
going, I'm good. I had to put air in my tires. That's how I've been riding bike, guys, like all this whole week for the past weeks and this whole week again. And I'm gonna do it again for two
You
more
know, it's
weeks.
so funny. I have a feeling it's just going to be a conversation for another hour with just us, but I don't care. It's the whole fun of it. But
Right?
if people, I'll probably get a lot of thumbs up on this video and a lot of views because usually people watch it live after it's done uploading. That's mostly people on my channel, which is cool. I'm not
Because
complaining.
some
I
they
just
probably
think
could be
it's funny.
working, or some they can be sleeping, or some they're really tired and they're like, watch a little bit, I gotta get out. Like you see how some pop and come because they want to see what is it, what is entertain about it, and then some delete, they be like, check it out tomorrow.
Well, the funny thing is, I got 652 subscribers. I'm so grateful. But I do wish sometimes I would have at least 10 people or at least maybe 20 or even 5 people that were in my, talking because I do want to get to know all my subscribers. I would love to know how many of them are
So let's do
Ageeregessions,
this.
how
Let's
many
do
of
this.
them are ABDLs.
And they'll like us going live and talking bullshit and about me about what we're going if they like us going live up talking about what we about the video or about anything or also about talking about just bullshit just to being funny. If you guys like that, because I know some people do, yeah, you need to you need to put the thumbs up, you need to subscribe, you need to comment, and you need to do what you got to do. You already know how YouTube life is.
My
If you
channel
really
is very fun. I do a little bit of everything. I don't just do one thing.
if you if
I
you if
That's
you
why it says adventures when you go to the about part on YouTube, my
yeah.
YouTube. It says adventures because everything I do is an adventure. I
And
do age aggression,
if you guys
ABTL.
really want to be supporter, like
We
supporting
did a
her,
video
supporting
of
the
us
channel.
cooking breakfast too.
Yes, if you guys want to support the channel, support her and everything, then prove it. That means showing up, subscribing, thumbs up, show her that you really
I got
care.
Yeah. I gotta go get some watcher. Ugh.
Yo tengo aquí iced tea, it looks like freaking beer. Freaking ice melted. Ugh, that's like death. My goodness. Well, what a day. What a night.
That's why I love Nestle Crunch.
You gotta put it the other way.
Oh, here's my other sippy cup. Well, it's a bottle, or
I
yeah,
got just a regular Mitadon car with iced tea. That looks
it's
like freaking
fabulous.
beer. And a bottle of water over there.
I gotta make it tighter. Yeah, I was gonna give it to you. Burger,
Oh my
burger
god, Burger King
princess.
crap. Oh my god, if I go there and they give me a crumb, be like, you guys to be tripping. You better give me two
Oh
because one is
no,
not good enough.
you could go. I can't say where, but
Yeah.
it's like an hour from here, which you know where I'm talking. Where my
We should
school's
go
near.
one day.
We went the one day. We had a great time. We went to the diner. We took care of
I
my
know, but I'm
adult
saying we should
business.
go out there again and like go to Burger King. I
That's a
didn't went
lot.
to Burger King since 2000. Oh my god,
Really?
guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. Since 2013, I didn't step in Burger King.
What?
2013, that was my last time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I used to eat the mega burger, like the extra
I like
meat,
their
the
French
extra
fries
cheese.
unsalted.
I even the lettuce. I mean, everything is good. Oh my god, it's just so good. I didn't have any like. I mean, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
Ooh,
19,
I'm gonna wear
20,
this to my
21,
school.
22,
Hey!
23. Girl,
No,
I didn't have Burger King in 11 years. 11
I
years.
can't really eat it because I'm fat.
11 years. And we had that in my town. I'll be going there almost every day.
I miss Pizza Hut. Oh, I haven't been
Oh,
to
shut
Pizza
up.
Hut in a
The
year.
Pizza Hut with the crust. This place that I went, the crust when you put the cheese. Oh, I don't know what it is, but I
No, but
love it.
I haven't went to any Domino's or Pizza Hut. I mean, I don't need it because I'm trying to lose weight because I'm fat. But
Oh my
I
god, please.
really, really miss going. there. Does anyone else like Pizza Hut or Burger King? Please tell
I
me.
love Burger King, Pizza Hut, Wendy's, Subway,
I think this
Taco
is good on
Bell.
me.
I don't know. It's just Taco Bell in my local town. It's not so great,
There.
you know.
It's great. I can see everything.
Oh my god! And then the big man on the front.
Yeah.
I know people. They'll get this stuff like this, and decorate it. Like get little diamonds or little things, and
Oh
just
yeah,
decor the whole
stickers,
crown,
everything.
the whole thing, and paint it. You maybe should do that. A
Hey,
video.
thank you for thumbs up in the video. I got 3 thumbs up. That means a lot. Thank you, everybody.
Yes. Guys, thumbs up more if you want her to decorate that crown. Make it like so like like a little princess with a little diamond, little stuff
We
going
still gotta put
on.
the wall together in my dollhouse for God's
We
sakes.
didn't even put the division in the house yet, the walls up.
No, the bathroom's still sitting on the porch.
Oh my god. We trying. We so
It's
busy.
a
She's
good thing
busy.
that
I'm
they're
busy.
animals and they poop outside.
Oh my god, yeah. Sorry. We so
You know what
busy.
I
I'm
just
busy. She's
noticed
busy.
too?
It's just
As a YouTuber, I don't think you can own your lives. You can own your videos if you own an SD card, and you can,
hmm
save them to the SD card.
Yeah, you can.
Hi,
Who's that?
baby. I can't see. Hold on.
It has this YouTube thing in the middle, so I can't see. Maybe can
Baby
you?
on with the little heart. Oh, thank you.
Oh, baby, on hi. Welcome to the channel, to the
Yeah, we
live.
are talking. We're definitely talking about
A little bit of
low
everything.
functioning, autism and stimming, and then being
Mm-hmm.
ABTL.
Yes.
A little bit of both. And we're just talking random stuff between me and him. But the topic is stemming, autism, and if you have autism,
Oh, call me
okay,
what?
Bay. Bay. Woo, Bay. Okay. Hey, baby.
But yeah, definitely.
So
Yeah, we're
yeah,
talking about. What are you
I
doing? You gonna stop popping the? You gonna stop putting the rings next? Like, you want the Rolex? You want the chain? What do you want?
yeah, I'm gonna be all woo. No, I'm so not into that. It's so not me. But I just like to be silly.
Yeah, it's good to be.
So
I mean, laughing is the whole point about life. Have a good time, laugh, enjoy yourself, being silly, being stupid. You need a little bit mix of everything.
being a
I'm si-
loca
I'm
princesa.
silly. Yo, I trip on air. I'm gonna tell you the truth. She could tell you I trip even in air. I'm always tripping. I'm always falling somewhere, and it just is funny. My own
I
friends be
fell
like, "You
up the
tripping in?"
stairs. What does that tell you?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean,
she
yeah,
said
I'm
that.
blonde, but
No,
I did fall up the
let's make
stairs
it more
once.
fun. She stepped on her dress and rolled down the stairs, and then she
Luckily, it
calls
didn't
me.
rip.
And then she calls me and say, "I feel that I stepped on my dress and went down." And I come and tell her, I was like, "You missing a heel?" She's like, "Oh." She cursed me. She went off on me because she's like, "Are you serious? It's not funny."
Oh, if you guys go to Dunkin' Donuts, you can get this kind of a cup in pink or clear. This was their Valentine's Day special. And even, I don't know if I could do this without spilling it. Their straw, if you look closely, is even shaped as a heart. See?
Yes, the
So
customized
you
straw.
go to your Dunkin' Donuts. I don't know if they have any left, but I got
You love
this.
a Dunkin' Donut. They might
I
have or
actually
they
got
might
this.
not.
No, they might. I'm just saying if they have any,
They
but
might not have
um,
it because it's already over.
yeah, but they
Yeah,
got pink clear. I got pink, but I got this. I think a week or no, 2 days before Valentine's Day. I think I paid $14.
you
It
got
was
it. And
worth
after
it.
that, I remember because you went the day before, and after that, we went to Dunkin' and ate the donuts.
Yeah, and then I got this cute little cup. I got a whole video of sippy cups versus bottles. This is my Little Mermaid, and the ice cubes have seashells and little stones, and they're in my freezer, and they're the ones that you can wet, throw them in the freezer, and inside the
Yes, I got like that
liquid
too.
freezer.
I got like the blue and the green, and you wet
Yeah.
them, and then you can use them like colorful. And they also got
Mm.
ones that light up too. I had those too. I think it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. I'm in my little princess canopy. You probably can't see it on camera, but um,
A little
It's
bit. You could tell from the line, but now you're moving it, you could
it's
tell
this
because
right
it's
here is
like
the
a see
front, and
through.
then over here it's pinned up. But I have a huge princess canopy. I want to get a baby crib next. That's my goal. I do want an adult baby crib, but it's gonna probably cost me about 300-400. But I do want one. And even if
Yeah.
I have to use, the baby gates. I mean, you got a niece, so you'll be getting that stuff soon. But the gates you put by the stairs, if I can get four of them, I could put like two in here, one in the front of the bed because I got a full size mattress, and then I can pull the bed out an inch and put two more behind me, and and,
Yes.
and then it'll look like a, because I'm not gonna break it or try to get out of it. It's more for the aesthetic feel and makes me feel safe and secure when I'm sleeping. Because I'm not
But
gonna like,
that's the plan. Like,
yeah,
that's her plan that she wants to build an adult crib. And
mhm,
me and her friend, we're trying to figure it out. What's the
yeah,
best way to do it?
because it's expensive. Because those
And it's a
baby
lot of
gates
work.
are like $50 at Walmart, 50
Expenses
bucks
one,
a pop.
yeah. Expense is one thing, but like the more thing is when you have to build something and you have to really know what you're doing. And it's one when it's one person, it takes a lot of time. And you need to, concentrate and just to able to do
Yeah.
everything right.
I mean,
Measuring right,
Amy
cut it
Amy
right.
said she'll help me if I buy the wood, but the problem with wood, I want to buy thin, lightweight wood because one, I'm thinking reasonable price because I gotta be reasonable, and two, if I have to move, I gotta pick the shit up. So I'd rather get really thin wood that's
Yeah.
not like expensive.
And you'll be
Like,
able to move it
yeah,
without
because
no
I'm not gonna
problem.
break it. I'm not gonna like be rough with it. It's more for the aesthetic show and feel of
Because
my
if
baby
she gets
nest
a
right
heavy one, you know who's gonna be moving it, guys? This one over here. She's gonna call me and
here.
be like, "Can you move this for me?"
You.
Yeah, it's me. So I'm gonna be like, "Oh Lord, I know this was
Or
coming."
my caregiver, if the buses ran better, he would do it. But I need
Yeah,
somebody because I can't do it.
yeah. We just throw out the window. That's fine. We'll just make it work perfectly.
Oh yeah, sure. No problem.
Don't say. I was being funny. We just roll down the stairs and we'll get there perfect. We just gotta figure out how to get out the door. Guys, we have some adventures taking furniture out of our apartment.
I'm gonna get a
Especially
SpongeBob one and get you one, a blue one.
a blue one. Oh my god. They even
Oh,
make
pero
those?
mira, este la negro, el rojo, el SpongeBob. That'd be cool.
Este lo negro en rojo. SpongeBob es
Sí,
negro rojo. SpongeBob es
esta la
blanco y
aquí,
amarillo.
mira, aquí, esta la rojo, this piece, esta la negro the here, or rojo, esta la negro here. You can, switch the
Oh,
pieces.
the handle.
Yeah, you can make the shield or whatever, and mix the, because you could go for littleforbig.com sells them, and you can mix match. I'll show you another one I have that I mix matched myself here. I could give you an example if you want. They got
Okay.
black, they got all different kinds.
Hey, look at the
This,
kitty
you
pedal
get,
behind you.
huh?
The pedal behind you, the kitty pedal.
Oh, that was my mom's. That I had. Well, you see, I don't want to start crying, but
Hmm.
that was laying in her bed next to her, and that was actually in the same spot I have it, where for support.
Yeah.
But I bought that for her at Family Dollar almost 8 months ago when she was
The
better.
old one.
So
With the old one, yeah.
this is the pink handle. It snaps. It comes off. It comes
Mm.
with a little cover.
Was this cute?
You have a Hello Kitty pacifier. That's awesome. I'm glad you like that, Bay. I'm happy for you. These actually help me with my autism and my stemming. Um, but this piece comes off right here, hon. The blue piece. You take a
Yeah.
flathead screwdriver, pop it off, and you can mix match the handle, the
Okay.
guard here, and then this is the shield. So
Oh, you
I
know
could
me.
do.
I'll be having a red gold.
Oh yeah, no, they got. You could do any color you want. You could go get these at littleforbig.com, or you can get these also at Little Kink Boutique, which I love them. And you can also go to myinnerbaby.com. All three places
You should
are
put in your description
LGBTQ
below.
plus friendly.
You
But
should write it down. I say you should write it down in your description below in your on YouTube, so people can just go and and find it or follow them.
well, that's why I'm saying it now. I don't, because my autism. I don't do all that. I can't. But
That's too much.
you can actually modify once you get the adult nipple. This is an adult nipple. You can modify a baby uh dummy, or what you guys call them pacifiers, and in our country we call them dummies. What you do is pop out this little blue thing.
The
You
dummy
take
guy.
because the nipple, if you look right here, the nipple's
Yeah.
connected to this little line that goes to right here. So all you do when you buy a regular baby one, I actually have two. It's not a bad idea actually. I should do that and make a video of that. I have two or three
Yeah,
real
I think
baby
it's good.
ones that says little princess on it, and over here, and I could take the adult nipple out of that, I know out of this, and put it on the little shield because I do got ABTL. This is a big shield, and the other ones I got are little shield ones. But I have videos on this, so you guys can look. But I might be doing an update one of that. It's called all my pacifiers slash dummies. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, these are two you can get at littleforbig.com, and also littlekinkboutique.com and myinnerbaby.com. Those are three sites you can go. So yep,
That's good.
yeah, I like them,
I
and
like
they're
the
kind
I
of
like the
cheap.
fact that you can switch it. You know.
Yep, and I'll show you what I mean real quickly. I got all my. I might as well just do the video now. Since I'm live, I got them in this
Hey,
little baggie.
more content.
These are now. I'm going to show you the difference. Um, hold on. Let's see. Okay, this is a real for
Oh,
a
Winnie
baby
Pooh.
like your niece, right?
Yeah.
See how tiny the nipple is?
Yeah.
This is now look at this. This is the same size shield, right?
Just the nipples bigger.
Yes, the nipple's bigger. Obviously, this is for the adult. This is for like me. This is for
Yes.
a real baby. So what I
Yeah.
can do, what I can do, because they're both the same size shield. What I will
Switch it.
do is, yeah, I will. Well, not this one. This one does not pop out. I forgot these do not pop out. But the other ones I just showed you previously, the bigger shield,
Because
those come out. These are stuck in here because of the mold. I forgot. But what I would do
yeah.
with this is take a flathead screwdriver, you pop it under the seal here, or you can use a
Hmm.
spoon. You pop it up, you pull out the nipple, and then I can take the bigger nipple in the other one and push it down through here, and then you just snap the cover back on. So that's what I'm gonna do eventually. I don't know if I'll make a video of it, but it the shields are exactly the same, but just the nipple is different. This is the adult nipple. This is for a baby. So, but
Yeah.
if you're, I don't recommend getting these and sucking them because they're gonna hurt your teeth and jaw. They're not appropriate. I would go to like what I did and go to littleforbig.com or Little Kink Boutique and get the adult appropriate nipple because if you have braces or you like to bite, it's going to hurt your gums and your teeth. So you got to get the appropriate nipple because common sense your mouth is bigger
And
and this goes further back in.
question: both of the those places or shops, you can customize them or only one of them customize.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I want to customize this one. See, it says little princess on it. I want to
Yes.
get this one and take the little nipple out of it and put the adult nipple in this, but keep the shield. I think this looks so cute. Little
Yeah, I think
princess.
that's cute. I think that is
Hell yeah.
nice.
And then I also got obviously uh the Winnie the Pooh one, which I love Pooh Bear. So yep. And these are the adult ones I have now. And this is a baby pink one, very pale pink. And this is the baby blue one. And it comes in baby pink, blue, and white or cream. And these were three for $17.99. That's not bad.
Three for $17. Okay. For
That's
three,
not
that's
bad.
not bad.
No.
For one, it's crazy.
No, for three of them you get a set. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely.
If anyone's interested. Woo! This is actually becoming a fun live. I didn't think I would be on talking with you for an hour and
I
19
didn't even
minutes and
thought I was
25
gonna
seconds.
stay in live talking all this long. I thought it was only gonna be a little bit.
God, right?
But hey, that's why not, right? We
Hey,
don't do
why
this
not?
every day. My phone.
Oh no, my crown. Excuse me. Does anybody have any questions who is watching for me or for him? Or if you have anything to talk about autism or ABDL lifestyle, or any questions you want to ask me, please let me know. I'm dying to answer them. Honestly, I want to get to know 650 of my subscribers. I love you all. Thank you so much for loving me for who I am, not what I am. So, and Hello Kitty, I actually have a Hello Kitty poster that my mom gave me. You guys can check out my playlist and go to my playlist. It's called Little's Room Tour slash ABDL Room Tour, and you'll see my baby nursery. I have videos on it. Are you there? Guest left. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so does anybody have whoever's watching, hi. I'm the princess of Burger King. Ooh. I can't sleep. I got school tomorrow. I could stay home and just, play with my toys and dolls. But I don't know what to do. I don't know if I want to bring Daisy to school with me, or do I want to bring Elmo or the Princess Bear? I brought Piglet today to school. I brought Pooh Bear last week. I brought the other Pooh Bear the week before, and I also brought Cupcake. This is Cupcake. I brought him. I got the Hello Kitty behind me, but she's not gonna go. She stays. So I'm like debating who do I want to bring to school with me. I'm either gonna bring Rose the pony tomorrow. I got her at a local thrift shop, and she's got real yawn hair here, and her little bow in her hiney, and her little tail, and it's yawn. I could bring her because she's big and fluffy, and I might bring her tomorrow with me to school. I actually like her, but she is a little too big. But and she's got a little ribbon um reins. But yeah, I used to have her hanging up like this above my ceiling, but I kind of felt bad because I was like, oh my god, she's gonna be in pain. She's hanging there. I'd rather just put her in bed with me and the rest of the gang. But I'm gonna be doing a updated video of all of my stuffies and plushies and stuff like that. So I love yous. I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, and thank you, babysitter Anthony, best friend, for joining me. And if you like this content, thumbs it up. And I might be going live maybe every other Sunday. Stay tuned. Check out my community posts for updates. Check out the lives and check out my videos. And I do have one playlist again of my Little's Room Tour slash ABTL Room Tour. You can check it out. And thank you, caregiver, for putting up with me and my bullshit. And I'm grateful. And even though I don't deserve you, and I'm a pain in the ass, and I'm really annoying, and I'm mentally ill, and I'm sick in the head, and I have a lot of mental health issues. Thanks for putting up with me. So, yep. Goodbye, every baby.